Hey, thanks for stopping by. Monsters, technology, playing God. These are some of the themes that Mary Shelley took up a couple of hundred years ago when she published her novel Frankenstein. And a friend of mine recently saw Del Toro's movie version and asked me about the subtitle. Called the novel and the movie mention that the subtitle is A Modern Prometheus. So my friend asked me about that, knowing that I'm interested in myth, and so here's basically what I explained to him. Prometheus is the god who stole fire from the gods and gave it to the humans. That's what he's known for. He's known for two things. One, the crime. Zeus did not want him to do it. He wanted humans kept in their place without any power and without the ability to move towards something like godlike status. But Prometheus stole the fire anyway. The second thing he's known for is his punishment. He was left up on this cliff for this bird. Sometimes it's an eagle, sometimes a vulture, but a bird will come and eat out his liver, and in the most excruciatingly painful way. And then overnight, Prometheus would heal, and the next day the same thing would happen. Into eternity was the plan. Now, in the Romantics, which is the period. Romanticism is the period that we usually place Mary Shelley in. The Romantics loved Prometheus and admired him and compared him, especially to scientists and artists, because these were the people who were willing to break laws in order to make humanity better. And they believed it. There was this idealism about it, and no matter what the authorities say, you should go break rules if you're supposed to break rules. Mary Shelley was hearing all of this, and then she realized that there is a danger in doing so. And so she took this story and she said, yeah, but what if a person follows that and never thinks about the ethics of it or the ramifications or the consequences? So she said, let's take a modern Prometheus and really put him there and see what happens. And so in this story, the idea of giving life to the lifeless, maybe that's a sin, maybe it's a big problem, but that's not the point in this book. What Shelley is criticizing more than anything else is Frankenstein's decision to create life, to give life to the lifeless without thinking about what might come of it. So she's just arguing, look, if you're going to play God, at least think through where that might leave us and where it might take us. It's that old line you hear about where, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. So that's sort of this idea of the modern Prometheus, and that's what she's working with. And then, of course, we're bringing into our day, and you think of someone like Sam Altman or anything that's going on with AI right now. We've got these questions that we can create this, all of these possibilities that come with the new technology related to artificial intelligence and where that can take us. We can do that, should we? I'm not really even getting into that one way or another, but I am saying that story speaks to this moment in a pretty powerful way, and it asks us to ask some questions. Thanks, y'all.